know what the fuck they really saying, but I try to just really find out what the fuck, search within myself to see if I can kind of understand where the fuck they coming from. And it's just my thoughts, man. I think like for non-black folks are racist, particularly racist motherfuckers.
Mm-hmm.
I think, and I'm giving you my both perspectives from like the non-blacks and racist motherfuckers as well as black folks. Because both of us say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right. You're absolutely right.
Both, yeah, because both of us say that shit. All right. So I think for the non-blacks and racist motherfuckers, they think like this, man. Like, once upon a time, y'all accepted the reality that for whatever reason, many, if not most motherfuckers on this planet believe that y'all were put here on this planet to be used and abused. So y'all can expect to be treated accordingly. And if there is any peace to be found on this motherfucking planet, in this world, it will only be found within yourself.
Yeah.
And now look at y'all. We have fucked y'all up to the point that y'all forgot all of that shit. And now y'all can't even trust yourselves. Can't even trust each other. That's what the fuck them racist motherfuckers. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck we saying. And it's the same goddamn thing. Once upon a time, we accepted the reality that for whatever reason, many, if not most motherfuckers on this planet believe that we were put here for the sole purpose of being used and abused. So we can expect to be treated accordingly. And if there's any peace to be found in this world, it will only be found within ourselves. And now look at us. They have fucked us up to the point that we forgot all that shit. And now we can't even trust each other.
Mm-hmm.
I think possibly that's what motherfuckers saying, right? You know what I'm talking about? Because everybody fucking knows it. Everybody knows it. And it's like, I'm thinking, because all this shit has us reflecting and looking back at our lives, you know what I'm saying? I think about the first time I can think of that I just experienced straight up racism, like the straight up in your face, or more respectable form of racism, if you ask me. Because although I was bothered by the shit, I got past it. Because I treat racist shit like I treat fuck shit. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
If that's how you want to be, I ain't fucking with you.
Basically.
And you doing me a favor by saying you ain't allowed at my table because, nigga, I don't want to be at your motherfucking table. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm going to tell you, I experienced straight up racism. I'm talking about in your fucking face. Them color signs, white and colored only.
Yeah.
I experienced that shit, nigga, in the fucking 90s. Do you hear me?
I can believe that.
Fucking Japan, bruh. Bruh, I was in Japan, man. Japan, dog. I'm walking the strip, and bad bitches outside this club, they're handing out flyers, right?
Uh-huh.
Now, it's like, I can see like a block, 2 blocks, whatever, ahead of me. I see these bitches. And I see them handing out fucking flyers and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
When we get a fucking flyer receiving distance, this bitch ain't handing out shit. So, just the way I'm built, I'm oppressed this shit. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
I sat here and watched their ass handing out fucking flies. Y'all fine as shit. I don't give a fuck what the fucking flies say. I just want to end to see what the fuck, you know, alright? It's taking what y'all fine ass shit. Alright. So, they ain't had us no flies. I pressed the situation. I'm like, what's up? What's on these flies? Can I get a fly, baby? Oh, no. Well, why can't I get a fly? Well, the fly's for this club, and you can't come in this club. Alright? Come in this club. It's because of goddamn the way I'm dressed. You know, I come back in a motherfucking suit. No, goddamn well, I ain't coming back in no suit. You know, whatever it is, I come back in a suit. You know, baby, these wasn't her words, but basically she was like, nigga, unless you coming back in a motherfucking skin suit, and you can change that goddamn skin you in, I don't give a fuck what you put on. Your ass ain't coming up in here. No Coco jeans. No niggas is the translation.
Mm.
And I listened out for that shit every time I came across a Japanese motherfucker from that point forward. And I'm ashamed to say, but it's true. When I was back in the States, ran across a Japanese broad. I was in her fucking house. Fucking mama comes home. I don't know what the fuck you said, but I heard Coco jeans. And basically what she was saying, what the fuck this nigga doing in my goddamn house?
Yeah, I can imagine it.
But nigga, this was in the 90s. Now I got shipmates who could have strolled right up in that motherfucking club and motherfucking blue jeans, dog. Do you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
Just because they was in the right team. But at the same time, that shit bothered me for about 10, 15 minutes, and then I was like, fuck that club. You know what I mean? I don't know what the fuck they doing in there, but I can tell you this. They ain't shit in there worth my goddamn self-respect. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not even dedicating no energy to thinking what the fuck all kind of miraculous shit they got going on in this goddamn. I don't give a fuck about that club. And I was doing that shit. And that's how I operate, bro. I've been seeing all this shit that's been popping up on social media about, you know, particularly about, you know, the virus. Shit about the virus I've been doing way the fuck before anybody ever thought that we would ever see a fucking pandemic. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't nobody out there see that shit in their lifetime. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. There ain't nobody really
nigga, all this shit that motherfuckers been preaching about, this is what you need to do now that we got this pandemic. Nigga, this shit I've been doing for decades. For common fucking viruses and colds. Yeah. And just nasty shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like the fucking information is out there. It's crazy as fuck because there are so many parallels. And I don't let me run along, pimp. I'm trying to wrap this shit up.
Oh, you good?
So many parallels. There are so many parallels, bro. Because like the same shit that I was doing with the common fucking cold and just nasty shit, just, you know, good practices for good hygiene and keep from getting sick as often. You know what I'm saying? This shit to do, like, I'm about to get lost in this shit. This simple shit like, close your fucking toilet, bitch. You know what I'm saying? You got toothbrushes in the fucking bathroom. When you flush the toilet, that shit is shooting all kinds of fucking shit water particles all over. You might not see the shit. You don't feel it raining down on your face. But trust and believe, it's shooting all kind of shit out there, goddamn. Just close the fucking toilet. Just
Mm-hmm.
I've been doing this kind of shit for decades because the information is out there. When I came across it, I ingested that shit, and I took heed, and I lived accordingly. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Parallels with this goddamn virus. Now, motherfuckers are literally telling you, if you get this shit, there's a good fucking chance your ass is gonna die. Because it particularly affects motherfuckers of certain what else? Okay, like if you a fat ass. If you a fat ass, you probably got high blood pressure, diabetes. Your heart ain't in the best condition because you a fucking fat ass. Guess what? This shit don't only affect your lungs, it affects your fucking heart. It also affects your fucking other body organs. Okay? If you ain't working this shit out, guess what? Your organs and shit is just as lazy as your fat, lazy, greasy, doing nothing, tired, sitting around the fucking house, waiting to fucking die ass. Your organs in the same condition that you and your fucking mind is in. People telling you your ass particularly has a fucking greater chance to die. And you still don't do shit.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that is a fucking, that is a mental problem.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I don't give a fuck how you think you feel about yourself. Ultimately, you are saying, I am not worth saving. There are things you can do for fucking free to help save your goddamn life. You got kids, you on Facebook and all this social media shit, trying to convince motherfuckers you give a fuck about your kids, but you killing your goddamn self. And I'm talking to me too, because I'm smoking every goddamn day. So don't think I'm just shitting on motherfuckers. Yeah, I'm in that shit too. I ain't no fat ass, but, I'm doing shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing, so don't get it twisted. I'm not sitting on nobody. If you out there and you feel some kind of way, I'm sitting on you. Yeah, I'm sitting on myself too. I'm right in there with you. And that's like the shit that nobody fucking sees, man. We all got problems. We all got issues. We all got to cross the bear, man. And we can all help each other. But for some reason, it's like we just gave up, man. We just like, fuck it. It is what it is. Fuck it. We can't be like that. You know what I mean? And amazingly, bro, we alive during the time where it looks like shit could possibly fucking change. And I'm going to get off the soapbox, man. I feel like I just fucking running on and on, but
now, I want to expound on that. I will say this. I was speaking on the post, and Smoke, you can speak on this because you actually were in the military. I was speaking on the post where, of course, somebody asked me a question again. I keep getting tagged in this kind of stuff, where they were asking about, they were saying something about in football, about the NFL was, they actually admitted they were wrong about the whole Colin Kaepernick kneeling thing. And so when I went on the post, somebody tagged me in it because there was a bunch of racist people on there talking about they weren't going to watch the NFL no more. I was like, dude, didn't y'all say that? First of all, this is what I said actually. First of all, a lot of people said that back in 2016. But in the last 2 years, the NFL has the highest ranking numbers that they ever had, almost in history period, in the last 2 years. So I was like, yeah, if you got a problem with it, apparently they don't need you. So you can go right on ahead, So I'm like, and so of course the racists attacked me and said a bunch of crazy stuff. And I was like, dude, y'all killing me with that. You're disrespecting the flag. I don't understand how y'all saying that when almost every military person says they don't feel disrespected. That you disrespect the military, and every military person, the military people actually, they're going, dude, I've never felt disrespected about the protests of that. That's something peaceful that you can do, and it raised the tensions because it got us talking.